digital infrastructure is at the backbone of the economy today. And while we don't always see that, it is on the back on almost everything we do, from the way we communicate and connect, to the way data is analyzed, processed, and secured. In this episode, Steve is going to join us to look deep dive into this very important driver that is a relevant piece of the economy we are in today. So, Steve, what are the most important trends that you observe into this space?
Well, anyone who's looking at financial markets and following the financial news will know that artificial intelligence, or AI for short, is the hottest thing on Wall Street. People are very excited about the boost to economic productivity it will bring, and also maybe the acceleration of scientific discovery. And enterprises, companies are also very keen on investing in that important trend.
Very interesting. So you talked about high performance computing and of course the transition to the cloud and security also being super important. But let's take a step back and look what sits behind those moves. Who do you think are the most important players that actually benefit from those, trends and growth and situations that we observe in the market?
Yeah, right. Well, it's interesting that if you look at the whole high-performance computing production chain, there's actually only a handful of companies that dominate the critical parts of that chain. And they are capturing most of the value currently. So all these investments, these hundreds of billions of dollars that are being invested, these companies are clearly the most or benefiting the most from all that spending. And then you have to think about the manufacturers of high-end chips, but also high-end processors and accelerators that we briefly touched upon earlier. And so that is currently the situation. But we expect that the demand for inferencing, which is basically getting useful insights from all these AI models, and that can be used commercially, that is going to take off in the near future. And the group of companies that is really going to benefit from that are the hyperscalers, or the giant cloud providers, which provide the scale and the flexibility to run these models efficiently. So that is an important category. And when we look a little bit further ahead, we think that the momentum will gradually shift from those companies that really provide the infrastructure to companies that actually adopt AI to improve their own products and services. So that is how we look at the opportunity in this team currently.
So Steve, why now?
Why now? Well, it would be disingenuous to say that this trend is just taking off and that you're at the right time to benefit from it. Obviously, this market has already gone up quite a bit since ChatGPT came to the fore. But I mean, this trend is still young, we think, and has many years to go. And there will be lots of economic value generated over the coming years. But given the fact that the story has already been, well established, and share prices of certain companies have already gone up quite a bit, one has to be careful not to overpay for these high growth expectations. And that is actually where we come in, and it's our job to make sure that our clients do not overpay for those growth expectations.
Well, definitely a very important role, the one we have. So from powering AI to the digitalization of the world, that is where the future is going.